I just am excited. Each of you three, when I covered film for the very first time, you were one of my very first interviews, if not the first.
Oh, wow.
And I got to hang out with you in Toronto, talk about this movie, and I partied with you in Miami.
Oh, wow.
So I got a connection with all three of you
That's
ladies. I'm
beautiful.
excited.
Yes.
When you first heard that this movie was being made and you all were a part of it, what were your first thoughts?
I thought if handled properly, I knew we had an incredible script. You know, scripts like this, they don't come often.
Yeah.
You know, so when you get it, you know you have something special in your hand. But that doesn't mean anything. I've read a lot of special films. I was in one, Talk to Me, and it went nowhere. You know what I mean? But that's an example of when the machine gets behind it, when the studio believes in it, and everybody that's involved believes in this project. This is what happens. You know, everybody in their intricate part they played in getting this movie made felt that this was important. And that's how we handled it. We nurtured it with care. We wanted to take care of these women's legacy.
And I think none of us knew about Mary, Katherine, or Dorothy. We thought it was fictitious. We you know, as Octavia says, historical fiction. We didn't want any other young girl or boy or American to not know about these true American heroes.
Octavia, is there an added pressure though to get it right? You're depicting real people.
Absolutely. I wouldn't say pressure, but the responsibility is there, especially because these women, their contributions were obscured by history. When we make this introduction to the world, we need to get it right. So I feel proud that in some small way that I get to be a part of this legacy for these women, because they are pioneers and they paved the way for us.
It's an outstanding movie. I watched it with my mom, and we're both just sat there at the end like, wow. And of course, living in Houston, NASA's a big part of space and all that. Okay, I'm gonna go down the line. I gotta ask, since I've talked to all three individually, but I wanna ask you all this question. Why do you love acting so much?
It's just my DNA. There are other things that I love, but acting is who I am. I'm an actor.
That, and I just feel like God gives us all gifts, and He put us on this earth to help each other. And my way to help is through my art. And I understand the responsibility of being an artist. You are an artist because you are supposed to imitate life. You're supposed to depict what's going on in the world right now. Hence, we're hopefully changing lives, hopefully making lives better for people, hopefully putting an image up on the screen that somebody can identify to themselves with and say, wow, look at me. I got to make a change.
Right.
Right. And I consider myself a storyteller in music and also in the film world. And I feel like it's my responsibility, my calling, to be the voice for the other and that person who is oftentimes uncelebrated and feels like they had no voice, they have no voice. And when you think about these characters, and when you think about, I was in Moonlight as well, that was what it was about for me. It was something bigger than me. It was for community, for humanity, to be able to empathize with these characters.